Sakitnya.
Kau kenapa? Apa benda tu? Semut?
Pose with the fans. Pose with the pose with the pose with the pose pose with the fans. Pose with the pose with the pose 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 with the fans. Pose with the fans.
Hello. Hi. What's so interesting about fire ants? Do you guys want to know? Let's check it out. Zoom in.
The life cycle of fire ant consists of 4 main stages, which is egg, larva, pupa, and also an adult. In the egg stage, the ant gameted queen will lay its egg within the colony. The eggs are small, white, and also oval-shaped. The eggs are also protected and cared for by the worker ant.
After a few days, the eggs will hatch into larva. What is larva? Larva is legless and resemble small white grubs. Larvae are also entirely dependent on the ant workers for food. The ant workers will feed them by redistributing the liquid substance that rich in nutrients. As the larva grows and fully develops, it will enter the pupa stage. The pupa stage is a period of transformation where the ants gain their adult characteristics, which include their legs and their antennae. During this phase, they will spin a silk-like cocoon around themselves.
As we can see here, each of the worker ants are carrying the egg. There are some reasons why they do this, but in this clip, we can see how well they make the tunnels.
Fire ants are cannibalism. Yes, it is true. The fertile queen of fire ants will produce special breed of giant larvae to be eaten by sucking the nutritional soup inside the larva. This larva will not turn into a pupae. It is solid breed for the purpose of meat consumption during founding stage. So far, this behavior of sucking the larva juice only witnessed in the fire ant species.
Here she has 2 giant larvae, still moving and still alive, while she starts consuming. The way she does it, she will use her mandibles to bite and squeeze the liquid out from the larva. Slowly, she will then suck the juices and will do this until the larva completely dries up. She keeps the giant larva separated from her broods.
Fire ant does not have teeth that they can chew on. They use their mandibles, their jaws, to break down food. They usually consume a liquid-like substance such as water sugar solution that we use in our investigation. Fire ant does not have large and complex digestive system. They only have small digestive tract that they use to absorb nutrients. Did you know that fire ant has a semi-transparent gaster? Yes, it is true. They have a semi-transparent gaster that contains corpse, second stomach, and rectum.
You guys know fire ants usually live in colonies that can contain over 200,000 of ants. Fire ant colonies are usually consist of worker ants and one queen who is responsible for laying the eggs. Workers create underground tunnels that can extend up to 25 feet away from the mouth.
Here is one of the observations which obtained from our investigation. We conduct this investigation for 5 days to trace the trailing of the fire ants in the soil. This is the observation of day 2 that we recorded, and it shows that the fire ants were expanding their nest. As we can see here, the ants are rearranged the eggs. They usually hide the eggs and the young ants as one of the way they maintain their species, and for obvious reason, which to protect them from intruders and other predators. Look at this! They have their own way to communicate with each other. As for fire ants, they usually use tandem running strategy.
Did you know that fire ants have both unique adaptation for float and drop? During the drop period, fire ants retreat deeper into their underground nest. They create deeper tunnels to access groundwater and store food. This adaptation allows them to survive for extended periods by avoiding the hot surface conditions. The fire ants are known for their ability to survive float. This is because the fire ant will create a protective wall around the queen and the young ants at the center. As a result, this raft-like structure will float on the surface of the water. This makes fire ants extremely resilient in terms of surviving a drought or flood.
How can we manage these fiery invaders? Control methods range from introducing natural predators to the careful use of chemical treatments. This is the video that shows the control methods.
Identification. Fire ants are pretty easy to spot because of the distinct mounds that they build. They're dark brownish to red color and come in all different sizes. If their mound is disturbed, they can become very aggressive. So don't get too close because their sting is extremely painful. Step 2. Broadcast treatment. The tunnels that fire ants create go deep underground. So if you go straight to treating the mound, the fire ants will likely just migrate and build another one in a matter of days. So it's important to treat the entire yard first with ant bait. We recommend using Extinguish Plus or Advion ant bait. Extinguish Plus is a little slower acting than Advion, but it contains an IGR, so it's great for preventing new generations of ants. Use a push spreader to broadcast the ant bait across the entire yard. The best time to use ant bait is in early spring or fall, and in the morning or late afternoon when ants are most active. Don't spread the bait on moist soil or if rain is expected within 6 hours. Just think picnic weather. Step 3. Mound treatment. Once you complete the broadcast treatment, let's treat those pesky mounds. Use an insecticide with acephate like Surrender Fire Ant Killer. Just sprinkle 1 to 2 teaspoons evenly over the mound. Just like the bait, Surrender will work best on a dry day in the morning or late afternoon. Do not use Surrender on the same mound more than once per season.
That's all from us. Bye. Guys, a big ants.
Macam ni? Macam tu?
Ya kan? Sucking the nutritional soup inside the larva. This larva will not turn. Yes, it's true. Yeah. Boleh ke?
Three.
Fire ant.
Three.
The fire ant colonies. Fire ant colonies survive when
Tangan kau.
this adaptation allow them to survive and form a protective ball among the queen. Bukan salah. They perform a ball around.
Itulah.
This is because the fire ant provide.
Sekejap weh.
Dia buka. Saya nak ambil pula macam kau.
They can chew on. They have the mandibles, the jaws, to break their food with.
Because of its exoskeleton that's darkened. They become hardened. Dah. Nampak macam pelik ke?
Ya, tak tahu. Okay, cakap lah sebab sekarang. 1, 2, 3.
The life cycle of fire ant consists of 4 main stages. Nampak? The fire ant then was divided into different castes, which is worker, reproductive individual, and soldier. The worker has to perform various tasks, which is foraging for food and also caring for the young. That's all.
Right, into larva. What is larva? Larva is the legless and resembles. Itu macam depan aku tu gila.
Mana?
Okay, cuba dah cakap. Nanti kau cakap.
Fire ants usually from tunnels that can extend up to 25 feet away. Where can they
Good.